Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on the Ridge, we are back at the solar carport build. Finally, that's right, the sun is out, the mud is mostly drying up. We still got water, but we're gonna get some work done today on the solar carport footers. We gotta get those up so we can get that solar carport up before winter gets here. Winter is coming. Let's do this. We got our holes here. You guys remember it's been so long since we dug these holes, and they have filled full of leaves. That's okay, we'll get the leaves out. Even the one we're gonna do today is even full of water, but not an issue. We'll get that concrete in there. And if you also recall, we cut all of our wood and our rebar for the forms and the rebar cage. So now that we have all this, let's get to it. See if I can get down here on my knees. Oh yeah, okay, let's see. Water everywhere. And I ain't drinking it. Woo, one. That is deep. How deep is it? It's that deep. I'd say it's every bit of 16 inches there. Because I got that rebar up at least 20 inches. 22, so man, that is a lot of water. But I get this out, and it can be drying while I'm putting those forms together and getting all the rebar. So once I get this dried out, I will start putting the rebar in there and making the rebar cages. And of course, we'll have the form to be able to put on top of it, get it all leveled out, and get the template for the carport pedestal J-bolt. You'll see what that is in a second. It's pretty cool. So let me get this water out of here. We got enough water out of there now. There are some leaves and some more dirt and everything. We'll let that dry. I'll dig all that out with a post hole digger later. So we'll start putting together some forms. So we're doing 16-inch forms. So let me see here. I got 16 inches, get it about the center, about right there. Let's go ahead and mark that. That's where the inside board's gonna be. I gotta do the same thing here. Get that out of the way. So about 16. So now I can take these. Again, that should be 16 in between, and these are 16. Let's measure twice, cut once. I made that mistake way too many times. So measure twice, cut once. Let's see. That's exactly 16. Now let me measure again. It's oh no, it's not. Yeah, 16. Put this on top. Oh, I'm building a Lincoln log set. There we go. Get some screws in it. Gotta screw it right. Verify we're still at 16. Actually, just a hair over 16. What happened there? Oh yeah, it slid up over there. Okay. One more time. 16, perfect. All right, let's get a screw in here. Hopefully it doesn't split the wood. So this is 2x8, so I should be fine. Oh, that's loud. All right, let's get down here. I'm gonna get one on each end. Flip it over. All right, that looks good. Flip this bad boy over. Get the top side. All right, get one more. Start doubling up now, get all done. Tell you right now, I am not a carpenter. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't play a carpenter on TV. Maybe on YouTube, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, so that puts me close to being an expert at this. Said no one ever. All right, let's go see if it fits over the hole. All righty. Ooh, my string's about ready to break here. I gotta be careful there. All righty, that is gonna fit perfectly. I like that. So now I need to go get my post hole digger, clean this out a little bit more, check my dimensions, and then we can start putting these braces in here, which will allow me to adjust level of my form perfectly. Get the inside of this. Oh, it's all mud and water. But that's why I want to get all that out of there. So it's a nice and clean, dry bottom. Ugh, just a big mushy mess. Oh, it splashed back on me. Just splashed me. There we are. Almost. Oh, almost broke my string there. All right, that looks real good. Check the distance down. All right, so we are 20 inches there. Yep, about 20. 20 all around. I gotta get the bucket. Get some of that water out of there. There's still a lot of water in there. Whoa, that water did come back with a vengeance, didn't it? Look at that. That is a lot of water. Get all that out of there. And leaves. I ain't too worried about getting leaves out, but I just don't want all that water. Now, Tim, you're mixing water with your concrete. Yeah, but I'm doing a pre-mix, and I'm gonna make sure I know where the bottom is. And of course, there's gonna be some groundwater seep back in, but that concrete will cure a lot quicker than that, so it'll be all right. Just get the basic of the water. I can see where I need to level it out just a little bit more down there as well. All right, that should about do it. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's go. All right, now I gotta get this perfectly square on this string. And how I do that is I'm gonna make 8-inch marks on my 16-inch board here. So I know right where the center is on each one. And the string should be right over that. Doesn't that make sense? I think it makes sense to me. And we'll just make sure that happens. All right, so let's see here. 8. We got it. All right, so let's do this. Okay. Adjust. And I'll worry about level next. Boom. Everything is squared up. Get these stakes put in the ground. Make sure there's a line over there. This makes it real easy. All right, put a little screw in here. Same thing here. Oops, lost my bit. Gotta have my bit. Don't work without a bit. All right, now I should be able to level it out. Let's get my trusty Johnson level on here. Let's see if we can get it level. Perfect that way. Let's do the same thing, east to west. All right, so we gotta come down here. Do it evenly. I'll check the other direction too when I get done. Oh. All right, let's go this way. Look at that. Needs to go down just a little bit there. Perfect. Now for another cool part I've never done before. We're gonna make our rebar cages. I'm gonna make this one out here, or at least start on it, because you really can't see in the hole for me to tie the rebar string. So we'll do it right here on the table, just get the first parts going. So I got my 2 long rebar stakes. These will go down into it. I got 4 of them actually, you know, to make the cage. I want to show you with 2. Then I got my little short ones. So what I'm gonna do is put these, and these little lines on the rebar actually hold things in place. That's pretty cool. I like that. So just a little bit of overlap. And so what we've got is not a failure to communicate, but so I'm gonna get these straightened out. So these are about 13 inches long, right? Now our J hooks, our L hooks, our L bolts, I would say, they go down in the concrete, okay, on a template. And when they go down, they're gonna go down into the concrete and then lock under the rebar. Now these are going to be 8 1/4 inches apart. So they'll be inside there like this, go down in, and I'll rotate it and they'll be under the concrete. Now this rebar cage is going to be about 2 1/2 inches from the edge of the concrete all the way around. So about 2 1/2 inches in, there'll be a rebar cage. The square, the center will be open. These will go down 8 1/2 inches, rotate around, lock it in place forever and ever. High winds take my solar panels away. Not gonna happen here. So what I've got are these 6-inch rebar ties, 100 per pack. Let's open these. Again, I've never done this before, so we'll see how it works. And I do not profess to be a pro at any of this stuff, but check this out. Got 100 of these things. I guess I need to, oh, I see. Got to open it up, cut the thingy off here. I also got this little rebar tool right here. And supposedly this makes this real easy. I've never used this before. Just always use a pair of pliers or something. So I got my little rebar tie. I'm going to loop it around, put the ends together, and let's see how this works, okay? You just do this and spin it. Of course, like if it's in the dirt, it holds a lot better. So, oh, look at that. Oh, simple after claim, eat your heart out. Did you guys use one of these when you dug your footers? Actually, you may have went and bought one. I know before she was just doing it by hand. Mel was doing it by hand. This thing is pretty awesome. You don't want to tighten it too tight, otherwise you will break it. These ties break pretty easy, but that one turned out great. Let's see if I can do another one here. Again, if this was in the dirt, it would do so much better. So I went this way. Put it just like this. All right, let's see if I can zoom in a little closer. You can see it. Hold it in place. Oops. Twist, twist, twist. Don't do it too much. Boom. I love that. And one more time. Get a measure. Oh yeah, just bend that over. Perfect. Stick it in the ground. Now, of course, it has to be a cube, right? It has to be a square, so I'll do that over there. Whoop. Back it up. Flip it and reverse it. I decided to go ahead and just build the cage here so you could see it. Maybe a little harder on me, but for you, I'll do anything. So let's see if I can get it made without it being in the ground. You watch these guys, these professional concrete guys, they stick this rebar in the ground and they're like, whoop, 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 and they're done in 2 seconds. I am not that good. Tim, you're not too much good at anything, but hey, I try. And I'm getting better. Every day, getting a little bit, suck less every day. A friend of mine at work, that was his motto, or at least he told everybody that should be their motto, is to suck less every day. In his opinion, he didn't suck at all, but he said for everybody else, we should suck a little bit less every day. So that's what I'm trying to do. Suck a little less every day. All right, I take it back. I got the 2 sides made. I'm going to erect them down in the hole. It was just too hard over there trying to get everything to stabilize. So I'm just gonna get everything about the same distance from the edge. Start to squish it down in the hole. It should just stay there. There we go. Same thing on this one. Let's see, I'm putting the rebar towards the center. There we go. I do this without snapping my strings. And once I get that down in the muck and the mire, there we go. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, that's some muddy stuff down there. Now, I can start tying these on. Whoa, boy. I had to go get some knee pads on. I'll tell you right now, that was the hardest part of this job so far. Of course, I haven't poured concrete in it, but getting everything squared up, tightened, and I got the cage a little bit down farther than I wanted. Here, come here a little closer, I'll show you. There you go, you can see now it's not exactly square, and it is a little bit lower than I wanted, but you can see that was hard to do there, but we got it done. Now, whoo, it's concrete time, woo! But wait, before we can get to concrete, we've got to get our jig made for our pedestal and our L anchor bolts. So what we got is this big, giant, oh my gosh, this thing's heavy, solid steel. And we're gonna put this right on this plywood right here. We're gonna cut it out. That way, once we get our jig base cut out, we'll drill the holes that are match up to the holes on our pedestal and that jig. Then we'll put these anchor bolts down in there, 4 of them, and then we'll be able to slide that down in the concrete. And once we get in there, we can turn these again and have the L under the rebar cage. That's the plan. Let's do it. Get our pencil marks there. I gotta make 6 of these, but today I'm just gonna make the 1 so we can get this concrete done. Get these holes circled out. This is very, very important because this is how we're gonna make sure everything is square on our carport. All right, we got that. Slide that right there. Take our 3/4 inch hole saw, get that right on there. All right, let's see if it fits. Oh, like a glove. Had me worried there for a second. Perfect. Now for the moment of truth. Will they fit? 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. All right, now I can lift this off. I know it's gonna be a perfect fit there. I'll start putting the nuts on. All right, I gotta have one all the way to the top. Take me to the top. All the way up there. Okay, then I slide that in there. And then this one goes on this side. All right, now I should be able to rotate it just the way I want it. Start off with it pointing to the center there, like that. There's our jig. So let's see if it fits down in the cage. All right, it fits perfectly in the cage, and all I gotta do is line it up to the strings. But before I can do that, I've gotta mark a crisscross on here, exactly center of the board, to be center on there. So once I get it down in there, you see how these are faced in the cage? I'm gonna turn them, so that way they'll be under the rebar cage. Lock that thing in permanent. We are off grid here, so we've got our generator powering up the well. Got a hose running over here, and we are set up. I've got my mixer I've got the wheelbarrow. I'm gonna try to work smarter, not harder. I'll put a couple bags in the wheelbarrow, transfer it over. We'll add a little water to the mixer, add the bags, get the concentration just right. I am guessing 4 to 5 bags per hole. We'll see. These are 80-pound bags. We'll see if that's right. Get down here and see what else we have at the hole. All right, the hole is ready. You can see right there. And I've got a hammer, I've got an edging tool, and I got a little bit of rebar, and I got a smoothing board, smooth out the top there, floated a little bit. So let's get to work. Let's go ahead and get 4 bags in here. I'm almost certain I'm gonna use at least 4 bags. About to lose my voice. The weather's been pretty crazy recently. The longer I talk today, the more I'm losing it. So by the end, hopefully the work will be fun enough because I won't be able talking. You're probably like, Tim, you should have stopped talking about 15, 20 minutes ago. That ain't funny. Whoa, woo, gotta keep it level. Wet the inside of there a little bit. First bag. Oh boy. Whoa! I got most of it in there. All right, a little more water in there. Turn it on. Oh yeah. All right, you can see that's a soupy mess right there. Of course, we're gonna add a lot more concrete to this mix. Bag number 2, get that up there. Fill it up. Keep adding concrete till I get the mix just right. I got 2 80-pounds bags in there. I'm a little bit on the thin side. I'm gonna add about another half bag, and that should get it to about right consistency. I really can't add too much more, or I think at the right angle, this thing will overflow. So I'm pretty happy with probably two and a half bags per load there, and that should do it. I'm gonna drop my pocket knife in here. There we are. Get in there, get in there. Perfect. All right. Set this off to the side. Get this one out of here. I'll start transferring to the wheelbarrow. All right, let's get it going. Oh yeah, that's just right. I noticed something here. My mixer wasn't quite high enough to get into my wheelbarrow, so I had to put it on a pallet. Woo! I'm glad I did that before I started pouring. That would have been bad. All right, let's pour it, see how it looks this first go around. If I can do it. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, come on, come on. Woo, it's kind of hard to get over there. Might have to tilt it over some more. That's the perfect consistency though. All right, let me get this over a little bit further. There we are. Yeah, come on now, come on. Then go a little further. Oh, don't go that way. Never go that way. How much room do I got? I ain't got much room. Well, that's about all I'm gonna get out of that. I may have to wheel this over there in a second. Probably that last little bit, I'll just wheel that over there. Yeah, let's get this over and make that first pour. See if I can get this over here without spilling it. All righty. I think I'll do it from Yeah, this side right here. Ooh, boy, gonna be fun. Now, I told y'all on the outset of this, I'd never done it before, so I'm definitely proving that true. All right, keep going. See how, this is probably just under, it's probably 2 bags, if I had to guess. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Getting it filled up pretty good. I think that's about halfway down in there. That's what I would say. So, knowing that, that's a little over 2 bags. So I was guessing 4 bags. I think that'll do it. Actually, it's gonna be a lot more than that. I forgot about the 6-inch form here. So we're about 1/3 of the way up. So that's just fine. Went ahead and put the mixer up on blocks too. So now it looks just like I'm in West Tennessee and Arkansas, doesn't it? It's up on blocks. All right, let's go ahead and get another 1.5 bags and see how close that gets us. I think it's gonna get pretty close. So we shall see here. Get this up in there without spilling it. There we go. Whew. Come on. That's good. All right, that last one was a little thick, so I made this one a little thin, then I'll mix them together over there. The last one I gotta get just right, so let's see if I can do this. Ah, yeah, that's way too thin there. I gotta get that closer. All right, let's try this. A little better, oh yeah. Definitely thin, I think I'll just add some to it myself. The old-fashioned way here now. That's how I did the concrete pad down at Grandma Carol's. I got it all over me. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Still a bunch of dry down there. Get that all mixed up. Tim, you're definitely gonna do it harder, not smarter. Yeah, I never said I was a concrete mason, that's for sure. But I'm having fun and I'm learning. That's why I wanted to do the first one, not do all 6 of them at the same time. I'm gonna learn from this one and have a better plan next time. That's right. Game plan, not a set plan. All right, that's perfect. Yeah. Nice and homogeneous. Oh, a little bit right there left. Yeah. All right. Let's go get this put in. Now I know you guys know the proper way to do this to get it all poured into the wheelbarrow. I needed to know what that was because I thought those things would be designed to be high enough, but apparently not. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Yeah, next one's going to be a little bit thicker, but that'll help mix it up real well. That's almost to the bottom of the form. Get all the air bubbles out of there. Get the top mixed in with the bottom. Oh yeah, see the air bubbles bubbling up from the top. Oh yeah. Come on. All right, I like it. Let you take a look at it, see what you think. A little bit thin, but if I get it mixed in with the bottom there, I think it's gonna be just fine. So I'll mix this next one just a little bit thicker. It needs to be thicker, but it's gonna be above the form there, because otherwise I'll pour out the sides there. I'll put dirt in it, backfill that. Alrighty. Yeah, you know the water just flows to the top. It's actually much, much thicker than that down below. All right, I think 1.5 more bags is gonna do it. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure. And I think next time, I'm just gonna take the mixer straight to the hole. The way my holes are, you know, I don't need to move it around a lot. I can just mix it right over it and go straight into it. Leave me a comment down below if you think that's the way I should do it. But, because I have no clue on this. There we go. All right, now I already added extra water to that. I'm going to add some more. Get it tilted over. There we go. Again, I don't want too much water. That's 6 bags, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some more concrete. I think I'm gonna add another half a bag to this because I wanna make sure I've got enough. Better to waste just a little bit than not have enough. All right, tilt it up. All right. Woo. Just thought of something. I bought 4,000 pounds of concrete. That is 50 80-pound bags. I've got 6 holes, okay? 6 times 7 is 42, right? So I'd already accounted for 7 to 8 bags per hole. I don't know what I was thinking a while ago when I said I'd do it in 4 bags. Maybe I meant 4 cubic feet. I don't know. Or 4 or 5 cubic feet. That's probably about 7 or 8 bags, 6 or 7 bags, isn't it? Anyway, I've got enough concrete, so I'm pretty happy. So let's get this poured into here. I think I've got this last one the right concentration, and I think what I might do is just take the mixer over there at the very end if I need some more. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at that, guys. That is perfect. That is perfect. Let's see if I can shovel that in there. Oh yeah, come on. Get it all in there. There we go, come on. Get out of there. Get this over just a little bit. Get out of there. Woohoo, yeah. Actually, that's about all of it. Oh, there we go. All right, let's move this on over. All right, will it be enough? Will it be enough? 6.5 bags. Actually, I think I could have got by with the 6 bags. Because as I start to pour, I don't know. It may just be about right. Look at that. Uh-oh. Did I lose some? Let's see here. Wow, that was close. Get in there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I can probably get some more over there. Let me get some of this moved in here. Here we are. Yep. once I pack that down, I'm gonna have to add just that other half a bag. So 7 bags. It's kind of what I counted on, isn't it? All right. All right, last of bag 7. I'm just gonna manually mix this myself. Make sure I get the water concentration just right. Definitely don't want it too thin for this last little bit here. Hopefully this should top off that form. I think it will. I really do. I think it's gonna be just right. All right, not too thick, not too thin, buddy. Not too thin, Tim. All right, mixy, mixy, quickie, quickie, get her done. This has been one of the most unorganized concrete jobs y'all ever see in your entire life. It is unscripted, unedited. Well, it is edited. You saw how bad I really did. You really laughed. No, I'm just kidding. I put all the bad stuff in here. If I screwed it up, it's in. You even saw specks on the lens. Did y'all see the speck on the lens at the beginning? And then there, when I first poured the concrete in, I didn't notice it until a little bit later. So, all right. I think this just right. 7 bags even. I think this is gonna do it. I think this is gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna get that off over there. Don't forget, I still gotta put my rebar in there. All right, let's look at that. Let's see how this does. All right. Right in the eyes. Got it right in the eyes. All right. Good. Just need a little bit more on there. Make sure I don't get any dirt on that. It's like 7 bags. I'm gonna do just right. More in that corner. A little more in that corner. A little more in this corner. And in this corner, weighing in at 200 pounds, fighting out of the ridge, we have RidgeLife. Get these strings out of the way here. There we are. Now let's see here. Let me do this first. Help get the bubbles out from the bottom. I'll do them. There it is. Hope the airplane ain't gonna drop on me. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Good consistency. Good consistency. Oh, I found a little bubble right there. See that? Yeah. Go down like that, and if it gets soft all of a sudden, oh yeah. Let's get get all them bubbles out of there. All right. Oh yeah. It's like it just drops down another level. Do the center. Pretty good consistency. Come on with it. All right. See how it kind of fell down there a little bit, didn't it? I may have to shovel just a little bit more in. I think I will. Yep. So I settled that down in there. Yep. I need some more concrete. Let's do that. Well, luckily enough, I've got more. I think I'll save just a little bit in here, just in case it settles some more again. Level. Level that. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look good? Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Let me tap the sides now, see if I can get to settle some more. Get all them little bubbles. All right, let's see here. Work it good. You got to work it good. Wow, I am super happy with how that turned out, guys. Oh my goodness. Oops. Got it in there, didn't I? Level back out, level back out. That looks like a pillar there, guys. I'm gonna let it settle, and once it dries enough around the edge, I'll be able to clean this off and then do the edge all the way around. Then I'll be able to put the anchors in. So let's let this settle a bit. I'm gonna go clean the equipment off, and then we'll come right back. Running out of daylight here. Let's see if I can get this edge on here. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good. It's still a little wet on top. Nice. Again, I'm definitely not an expert at this. It's my first time ever using this little tool here. But you just gotta smooth it on out, smooth it on over, smooth it on out, smooth it on over. Again, when I put the anchors in, it's gonna cover up the edge of this. That the center edge, still just a little bit wet, looks like. I like it though. I like it. All right, we'll let that dry a little bit, and then we'll come back. Looks like everything's set up pretty well. We got a nice edge on it. I got to get this right on the center and start to, before it gets too much. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That is going in nicely. I got to make sure I vibrate it, right? You got to vibrate it. I want every space, every bit of space that it goes through to fill back up with concrete. I didn't wait too long. That's good. So now I got to make sure I'm lined up with my... It's good right there. Now that I got everything lined up, I got to turn these to go under the rebar cage. Gotta go all the way around. I'll straighten everything back up when I get done. Whew, that's a pretty hard turn. Go on. It's kind of back and forth. There we go. Same thing on this one. Go under the rebar cage. There we go. One more. Right there. All right, now let's do this. Shake, shake, shake your booty. Shake your booty. Oh. Line back up. All right. Perfect. All right, let's put the edge back on it. Yeah, it's starting to set up nicely. There we go. Come on. I like that. Yeah, I like it. All right, here's a little bit more. Smooth it out. Same thing. Ooh, yeah. There we are. Smooth it out. All right. I like it, guys. Welcome back. We let that sit overnight, and I lost my voice overnight. You heard it going out a little bit yesterday. It is a little bit warmer today. We did not get below freezing last night, which is good because you don't want to pour concrete when it's freezing. But we got freezing temperatures coming soon, so getting the rest of these done is going to be imperative. But let's go over and see how it turned out. Well, check that out. Ooh, I am so excited about how that turned out. Now you can see that the board there is kind of countersunk a little bit into the concrete. We've got a plan for that. I talked to David from Come On Homesteading. He said he agreed with my plan on how to take care of that. The edges look good on there. Man, I am excited. It was still a little too cool last night to be able to take these forms off now. You want to go 24 to 48 hours, especially when a little bit longer when you got cooler temperatures. So I'm going to take these off at a different time, these forms. Maybe I'll even take it off on a rambling. Ooh, would you like to see me ramble as I take these off? So make sure you're subscribed to RidgeLife Ramblings as well. That's my vlog and talk channel. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I've got 5 more of these to do. Now I won't do the rest of the 5 the same way I did this video. Otherwise it'd be 5 hours long, right? No, maybe won't even talk at all. If I lost my voice like this, maybe we'll just do work. Want to see work? Come on, check it out, RidgeLife. So guys, until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. 100% free, always here on RidgeLife. So guys, until next time, have a blessed day and go RidgeLife.